Hey guys, so we just got the new Goodyear Endurance tires mounted on the travel trailer a couple days ago, and I went ahead and invested in a couple inexpensive items here that's hopefully going to help protect the longevity of the tires. This is just a common thing that many RVers and campers do. Just thought I would share it with you and what I got. This is all stuff that I bought off of Amazon. So I got a pack of 5 of the tire covers. This is the Traver Dream 5-pack, 27 to 29 inch, and it's $27 for the pack of 5. And they do have like a Velcro strap that goes around the back of the tire that you cinch around and hook to the front to keep it locked onto the tire. I've got 2 of them mounted on now, and then I'll stick 2 more on just to show you how they how they install. And also picked up this spare tire cover here as well. This one just pulls around the tire using the elastic there to hold it on. This one is for a 28 to 30 inch spare cover. It was $13 on Amazon. All this stuff is free shipping there if you're a Prime member as well. You get it like in 2 days. Also, when I was there buying these, I bought this jack cover. It was 11 bucks on Amazon. I'll show you that as well. Something I should have done a year ago just to kind of help protect the plastic on the jack. So let's walk out there and check these out, show you what it looks like. By the way, I've been out here this morning just getting her all cleaned up. It hadn't had a bath since we were out on the Gulf, so it still had sort of that salty air on it. So we gave her a clean down. I cleaned the wheels. Wheels and tires are looking nice and clean, ready to go, because we are just about ready to hit the road for Mississippi. All right, I'll start with this. This was the jack cover that I got off Amazon as well. Just a little canvas bag, cinches down, and that'll help protect the plastic and the switches there from the UV damage of the sun. So cheap little investment right there. And I've already got the 2 tire covers mounted on this side just to see how they fit up. So one of the things that I found out installing these that I didn't really think about before was the chalk. I like using the X-Chalk. Apparently you can obviously use the other chalks that go on the end, but that type of chalk works better because it eliminates any rotation of the axles when you're in there walking around. So went ahead and installed the 2. I tried to install it over the X-Chalk, but they're not going to fit like they're supposed to. They'll go on there, but it looks kind of dumb hanging up here on this side. So I went ahead and put the X-Chalk back on there, and I don't think that it's going to damage the cover. It's just pushing against it. It's not trying to tear it or anything. So I think it's going to work out okay. So we'll keep an eye on that and see if I'm going to end up tearing or cutting the cover because of the X-Chalk. But that's how I'm going to run it right there. So this should help eliminate any of the sun or UV damage of the tires and help protect them for a lot longer period of time. First thing I'll do is just go ahead and remove the X-Chalk. And what I plan on doing once I get this thing set up, whether it be here or at a campsite, I'll go ahead and install one of these chalks when I go to do the setup. And then once I get one of the chalks on, I'll just remove it. I'll get both of them on, remove one, go ahead and put the covers on, and then stick the chalk back on there. All right, so our cover has got this strap that goes around the back. So just loop it around. If you look on the front, there's a little loop right here that you're going to stick it through. Like that. All right. Make sure we're good and straight. All right, I'm going to take the strap and the top of it, slide it on here, and there's a seam here that you can just kind of follow to line up with the edge of your sidewall. Just pull the skirt down. Hopefully I'm not blocking you too much. I'm trying to get the back of it down. All right, I think that's pretty good. And then just take the strap. I've got it crooked, but I'll fix that off camera. I'm just giving you a demonstration here. So just kind of, all you do is just kind of pull it around and do the Velcro right there, and you'll be good to go. It shouldn't come off there. And then just take the strap and the top of it, slide it on here, and there's a seam here that you can just kind of follow to line up with the edge of your sidewall. Just pull the skirt down. Hopefully I'm not blocking you too much. I'm trying to get the back of it down. All right, I think that's pretty good. And then just take the strap. I'm just giving you a demonstration here. So just kind of, all you do is just kind of pull it around and do the Velcro right there, and you'll be good to go. maybe tuck those in just like that. All right, well, I'll go ahead and put that one on, and I'll show you putting the chalk back on there. All right, go ahead and put our X chalk back on. Just kind of center it up. Got the wrong way there. I just kind of wiggle it up and down to kind of self-center as you're spreading the bars out. Just like that. So I don't see it tearing or messing the cover up. So whether that's right or wrong, this is how I'm going to do it anyway. I think it's going to be just fine like that. By the way, another little tip I'll show you. Move you back here. Pick you up one of these kneeling pads right here. This is a Goldblatt brand. My friend Kevin Pang gave this to me a few years ago, and it has been a knee saver. Anytime I'm out here cleaning the wheels of the tires or doing anything on the ground, I always grab this thing. It's so cushy right there. So nice little inexpensive investment to when you're working down close to the ground. All right, last up, we got our spare tire cover here. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. So this would be more of a permanent resident. It's going to live on the tire all the time. A little sticky to get on usually. Okay, I finally got that thing stretched on there like it should be, so a good fit on that spare tire cover. So just make sure you always keep your spare covered up with whatever tire cover you want, just to help keep the sun and the UV damage off of your spare tire. All right, that looks pretty good. Real happy with that. And while I'm back here, I wanted to touch on the bike rack here as well. You know, we got a previous video on this. If you hadn't seen it, check the channel. I fabricated an extension to use this bike rack that was given to me. This is intended to go on like a hitch on the back of a truck or car and hold your bikes. And what I've done is I've lowered it 8 inches to bring the bikes down about 8 inches there. And I'm gonna go on this trip, see how it works, if it's still a little bit too tall for me, because we are standing on an elevated concrete pad back here. All right, I'll take the bikes off and see how it works. I've got a little bit more. I've got maybe 4 inches more that I could lower this down, because when Abby's bike is sitting on here, you know, the tires are gonna be about right here. So I don't have that much more that I can bring this thing down. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update on that, but we're still real happy with the system. Looks good, and it's a good way to get the bikes off the truck. And this guy right here, this is just my motorcycle ramp that I bought for the monkey to get in the back of the truck. It's super lightweight, just made out of aluminum, and I've temporarily got it strapped to the cargo rack using these tie downs. But my plan is to make a modification either back here or on the front of the camper whenever I get around to building that other cargo area on the front that's going to hold the generator and some fuel tanks and things like that. I want to build some kind of like hook rack that will hold this ramp or another ramp, because I'm thinking about getting a different style of ramp, and also a ladder, because I like carrying my my short, like I believe I got like a 4-foot ladder that I use to help get into the back of the pickup because it's so tall. So that's just something I thought I would show since we're back here, just holding this thing. It's not very heavy. It's maybe 5 pounds or so. So anyway, there we go. I think that's going to be about it for today's video. Just wanted to share with you, you know, the couple little inexpensive but important modifications that I made, or improvements that I made anyway. Also wanted to touch on the fact that I said that the tire covers were a 5-pack. It is indeed a 5-pack, and the intentions of the 5th one is so that you have a spare that you can put in your camper or wherever, and if one of these guys gets damaged or destroyed or missing or whatever, you at least got one more there that you can replace it with. So I'm gonna pack this up, you know, tight, put it in the camper, and we'll have it there. So real happy with the tire covers, and as we continue to move forward with owning a travel trailer and going camping, we're going to continue to learn and improve and make modifications and try to protect our investment here. But anybody with a trailer, it doesn't matter if you've got a travel trailer, 5th wheel, utility trailer, enclosed trailer, anything like that, be wise to go ahead and invest in some cheap tire covers like that to help keep the sun and the UV rays off of them, and it'll help your tires last a lot longer. I know that I've always noticed when we're going into the RV parks or the campgrounds or wherever, a lot of the big time haulers, you know, the big A-class motor coaches, typically you see them even when they're set up camping, they've got these tire covers on there because they want to help protect their tires, because they're very expensive, and you want to try to eliminate blowouts as well. So I've just invested a lot of money in all these new Goodyear tires on here, including the spare. So I just want to do my part to try to protect my investment as well with these cheap little tire covers. All right, so that's going to be it for now. You know, whenever I do some more little upgrades or improvements camper wise, I'll be sure to bring you back. We've got a couple of trips planned here. Actually, the next couple of months we have a few trips planned out already that we're going to be going on, and I look forward to taking some video of the parks and the campgrounds that we're going to be at, and share it with you here on the channel. All right, see you guys later.